So it's Tuesday, we're riding through Mexico City, through Centro. We're on our way to ride to the pyramids, which are 35 miles away. It's a 70-mile round trip. And this is the first real ride we've been on. It's me and Eric and Tony. Tony lives here in Mexico City, one of Eric's old friends. Anyways, you can see we're right in here in Centro. The ground's really bumpy. And we just teleported to a little bit outside of the city. That's Eric in front of me. Kind of going over this overpass. A whole lot of this ride is on the side of the freeway. Kind of riding, taking a lane or riding on a shoulder. If you watched my last video before I left to Mexico, I'm riding on this Ritchie Outback. It was actually a really good bike to bring here because there's a lot of potholes and roads are kind of beat up, so the bigger tires are really an added benefit. So we're still kind of just riding, getting out of Mexico City. We're like on the edge here. And I routed the ride, and we're riding on like the public roads. Apparently there's a toll freeway. Oh, we lost him. There's a toll freeway. But it's like for cars only. You're not really supposed to bring bikes on it. So I just went the way that Google Maps told me to go, which gets kind of congested right here. So I hopped up on the sidewalk to get around all these cars. Just kind of having fun with it. It took us about 4 hours round trip to ride there and ride back, 2 hours each way. This was probably the most congested it got. It was on this little strip, and it was actually really fun. It reminded me of riding like down Fifth Ave, like on a weekday, like 5 p.m. traffic. Really slow and dense. The drivers in Mexico are pretty similar to how it is in New York. They're really aggressive. They won't let you in, and you kind of have to just force your way through. Force your way into little holes. They don't really pump the brakes for you. These little buses are cool. Squeezing through gaps. I gave a little shout right there because the bus door was open. I didn't want the guy to jump out. Got it squeezed right there. A little helping hand on the side of the van. I uploaded a little section of this earlier to Instagram. The weather on the ride there was really nice, but by the time we left, it rained like 30 minutes into our ride back. So we rode home in the rain pretty much for about an hour and a half. It got kind of sketchy, so I had to stop recording. The camera I filmed this with was the Rilo, and it's not waterproof, so I had to put it away. There's the truck that was causing all the traffic. Jackknifed. Home Depot. I was gonna hold that sketch for longer, but that truck was just going way too slow. And so is this bus. Oh, there's the no bike sign on the freeway. Here's some clips actually from the way home from my iPhone. It's Eric riding through the rain. There goes Tony. And then these dudes. We stood under this overpass trying to wait for the rain, but it never let up. So we ended up just leaving, but I hung out here and shot some video and some photos. I thought this was cool too. There was just a little tram that goes over the freeway. I thought I might include a crotch shot. No, I accidentally hit 360 on the Ryla, so it recorded in 360. So there's a bunch of these little toll like booths you have to ride through. One of these almost hits me. Oh, this one. A bar came down right next to me. What's up, dudes? Oh, there's a semi truck that like comes really close to Eric. Got a little gust of wind there. This is when we got on the freeway. I think we went the wrong way. I had to turn back. We got lost for a second, so Tony like pulls over and asks this dude for directions, or asks me if we're going the right way. And right around this time, I realized I don't have my wallet. What was my wallet? It was just like a little waterproof bag, like 1,000 pesos, and my credit card and my debit card, but I dropped it. I'm like checking all my stuff right now. Flew out of my pocket. I'm like stressing out.
What happened? Let's go back anyways, because I gotta see if my wallet, my little coin thing fell out. No, I think way up there where Eric took a piss while we were waiting for you.
So then we ride on the freeway backwards, which...
Can we go back this way and cross, or should we just go back the same exact way? Well, let's go back the way we crossed. Alright. Okay.
Probably not the safest way back, but it was the fastest, for sure. Going right back up. Right back up what we just went down. I'm like trying to think what I had in my little waterproof case, little waterproof bike wallet. I remember seeing these stairs here on the side, so instead of riding all the way around, I just get off here and run up the stairs real quick. Go back to where I pulled my phone out. And it's not there. So I lost my wallet. Oh well. Then from there, we're back on the freeway and I'm chasing Eric down here. A couple iPhone clips. And then once we got over to the pyramids, I had a large michelada, 40 ounce. I think it was like 11:30 in the morning. It was perfect. Styrofoam cup. There it is. The sun god. Look at these assholes walking in my shot. Who goes to this place in spandex, really? And we climbed up to the top. That's a lunar temple. Or a pyramid, I mean. So that's all I really filmed. I'm gonna be filming a couple guys out here. Filming with Safan Friday. And hopefully some more people before that, but there's a hurricane in the area and the rain, it's been raining a lot, so I'm getting the best weather right now, but hopefully I can get a couple sessions in with some people. Anyways, we'll catch back up with you on the next upload. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
So we bring to a close the story of rigid control through the unceasing research and the highest quality.